This week we'll be spending time with USN ambassador, world-class bodybuilder and gentleman, Shameen Adams. Transforming himself from a skinny teenager to an Ironman, he proved that nothing is impossible. Ewan met up with him at the Bella Rosa gym in Durbanville.
Shameen, you are one of South Africa's top bodybuilders. Tell us a bit about yourself.
I've grown up in Elsies River. It's a little suburb on the Cape Flats. You know, Elsies River being one of the suburbs on the Cape Flats that's gang infested. I grew up with those guys and basically chose to choose a better life.
So why did you decide to focus on bodybuilding?
I was always inspired by Arnold Schwarzenegger being the idol, and when I saw this guy I told myself, you know what, I can do this. I stepped into a gym one day and I decided to push a bit of iron, and after 3 months I entered my first show and I won it, and from there the bug just bit and I continued from there.
Now I understand you're also quite active in the community.
Growing up on the Cape Flats, you know, lots of gangsterism and that type of thing, and I always told myself life is about choices. I don't want my kids to follow that route. I want them to basically have a very good education, lead a different life. Of course I know how they think. I like to do talks and seminars, you know, educate them on nutrition, training, diets, all that aspects of life. I must say, if you speak to 100 kids and you change one of their minds, I mean, it's that one is going to change another 10 minds.
Now, I understand you also own a shop. Tell me a bit about your career outside of bodybuilding.
Being in the business that I am in, the supplement business, lots of people come to me for advice and that type of thing. I give a lot of advice. I help people with their diets, with their training programs, that type of thing. I'm a personal trainer as well, so I've got a couple of clients that I do personal training during the day as well. And then, you know, obviously with the kids in the morning, dropping me off at school. So it's quite a hectic day for me.
His biggest supporter is his wife Debbie, who helps choreograph his routines and does all the cooking, while Shameen is preparing for shows and championships. The couple has 2 children, Sasha and Ashwin.
Now, as a professional bodybuilder, I'm sure that you live by certain basic principles to ensure that you live a healthy life.
Yeah, well, first of all, it's discipline and consistency. Discipline, you got to eat clean, you got to eat healthy. I've got a sweet tooth, I must say, but there's a time and place for everything. So when it's outside competition, then I'll have over weekends, I'll spoil myself. But when it gets to competition time, I'll eat very clean. And then basically consistency. You got to be consistent with your training. You cannot train for 2 days and decide next week, I'm going to take a break for a week. It doesn't happen. It doesn't work that way. When I get ready for competition, it's 7 days a week. In the off season, I'll train 5 days a week. But I train specific muscle groups. For example, I'll do 1 body part a day. So it's discipline and consistency. That's the 2 keywords.
You mentioned you're in the supplement business. Are there any supplements that you can recommend to people that they can use on an everyday basis regardless of their fitness goals?
Look, each and every individual has got its own goal basically. I would recommend like the Muscle Fuel STS for the nice lean body. That's a meal replacement that somebody can use as a snack in between your meals, or you can use it as a meal replacement. Then you have your Diet Fuel for weight loss, basically especially the women. They can use that as a snack or as a meal replacement for them. Then you have your whey protein, which you will use basically after training because it's a very quick absorbing protein. You can use it after training, you can use it in the morning, and it's very low in calories basically. Then I would recommend the normal multivitamin as well for the everyday person.
Dedication and focus are key ingredients to his success because you can't hurry the results. Bodybuilding is a marathon and not a sprint.
What advice do you always give to people, you know, training with you, or even people just wanting to get some fitness tips?
First of all, you know, anything you want to achieve in life, you got to set yourself a goal. You know, if somebody comes to me and they tell me, listen, I just want to lose some weight, I want to tone, and then I'll start by asking him, what's your eating plan? Are you training? You know, that type of thing. Do you suffer from high blood pressure, heart disease, that? And then from there, I'll take it. But it all starts with your eating. Eating is key.
So is that the general rule, the diet?
Definitely. That is key. That is 70 to 80% of everything, basically.
Tune in again tomorrow as we chat to Shameen about the challenges of balancing family life with maintaining a Mr. Universe physique. For more inspiration, also join the USN SA Facebook page today.